I swear there is no better way to tell the difference between Democrat and Republican than look at their presidential libraries. There will not be an athletic center at the Trump library, maybe a golf course, I don't know. There will be a room dedicated to Butler, Pennsylvania, though, I know that. And Donald Trump will not hire a construction company because the owner of the company is a minority. He's going to hire the best people for the job so the building doesn't collapse into the ocean. But there will be a room dedicated to lawfare and the raid on Mar-a-Lago and the 4 indictments and the 90 felony charges, with a giant picture of the only mugshot ever taken of an American president in history and the greatest comeback in American presidential politics. And Donald Trump's not going to open the library on Juneteenth. He's going to open it on the 4th of July. And instead of overlooking a neighborhood filled with residents who hate him, the Trump library is overlooking the warm waters of Biscayne Bay. But the media, no matter what, are going to slobber all over the Obama library and criticize Donald Trump's. And it's already happening. Here's a headline: Barack Obama pioneers new approach to presidential library. I'm not sure what the approach is. Hire a bunch of people to pour concrete 8 stories high and call it a library. I suppose that's a new approach. The LA Times writing about the Obama's forward-looking library. Guys, it is a pile of concrete with a basketball court. That's not forward-looking. It's a cheap high school gym. Now compare that to what the Washington Post said about the future Trump library. Trump wants a library. He must never have one. And how about this woman today? Honestly, I am not trying to be cruel to one of my colleagues, but this woman looks and sounds like moments before being forced to do this report, she was in the middle of a hugely invasive medical procedure.
And President Trump is sharing new video of what his presidential library could look like one day. The digital rendering shows the presidential library skyscraper in Miami with Trump's name on the top. The plane gifted to the president by Qatar appears to be in the lobby next to a golden escalator. You can also see a larger-than-life golden Trump statue there. No word if the ideas are officially being considered.
Boy, that woman was hot today. She had the fastball going today, huh? How about that? I mean, the excitement just pouring out of that woman right there. Unbelievable. Give her a raise. Get her promoted. You know what's funny? Barack Obama was president 10 years ago. Trump is still president. What about the Democrat who just left office? What about Joe Biden's library? Where's that going to happen? Where are they going to build that? Like the back of an ice cream shop? Or maybe at the southern border, you could call it the Joe Biden Presidential Library and Welcome Center? That would make sense, seriously. The truth is, Joe Biden was such a bad president that he can't even raise enough money to build a library. Meaning what will likely happen, the guy who apparently got 81 million votes in the 2020 election, more than any other candidate in history, will end up with a room somewhere in the basement at the University of Delaware. I'm not kidding. Like near the gender-neutral bathroom. And that will be the Joe Biden Presidential Library. If you think I'm kidding, I'm not. It's already happening. Here's the headline. It's gotten that bad for Joe Biden. Biden chooses Delaware for his presidential library as his team turns to raising money for it, and they are struggling. And we're hearing the library is going to open on the 3rd Sunday of July, better known as National Ice Cream Day. Doesn't that make sense? Admission will be free, and you will also get a free ice cream cone, which we think will attract dozens of non-Biden family members to that big event, which, of course, will feature a Dr. Jill room. Because Dr. Jill was so darn important to our nation during that presidency.
Information. Truth. Is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.